What a week it's been in South Asia. One full of sirens, silence, and finally a sigh of relief. After days of tension, a breakthrough. Pakistan and India have agreed to a complete ceasefire. It took U.S. President Donald Trump stepping in, hours of back-channel diplomacy, and pressure from global players to pull the two nuclear-armed neighbors back from the edge. The ceasefire took effect at 4:30 p.m. Pakistan time. Just hours before, both countries had been exchanging missiles and airstrikes. India's attack on Pakistani airbases triggered a swift Pakistani response, Operation Bunyan-um-Marsoos, that pushed the region toward the brink of a major conflict. Then, something rare happened. Trump announced the ceasefire on his social media, calling it a result of common sense and great intelligence. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar welcomed the move, emphasizing that Pakistan has always strived for peace without compromising its sovereignty. But let's not forget how we got here. India's actions over the past few weeks have drawn intense criticism from around the world. The Foreign Office of Pakistan was blunt. India's reckless conduct nearly sparked a disaster in one of the world's most volatile regions. Innocent lives were lost, women and children, civilians hit in missile and drone attacks, entire towns shaken by airstrikes. It was chaos fueled by Indian jingoism, denial, and dangerous provocation. Meanwhile, Pakistan maintained its stance. This wasn't just a border skirmish. It was a violation of international law and an assault on regional peace. And not just with bombs. India even tried to weaponize water by holding the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance, an act Pakistan rightfully called illegal and unacceptable. Saudi Arabia's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Adel al-Jubeir, rushed to the region after visiting India. In Islamabad, he expressed deep concern and extended condolences over civilian casualties. Saudi Arabia called for de-escalation and urged both countries to resolve disputes peacefully. Still, India continued pushing its narrative, trying to blame Pakistan for the Pahalgam attack. But here's the catch. To this day, they haven't provided a shred of credible, verifiable evidence. Pakistan, on the other hand, demanded an impartial investigation and kept calling for dialogue. The facts are simple. Indian aggression wasn't just military, it was strategic. It was about creating pressure, about shifting blame, about stoking nationalism. But in doing so, India not only endangered regional peace, it also isolated itself diplomatically. Even its allies like the US, Russia, and France called for restraint. Now, with the ceasefire in place and military operations halted on land, sea, and air, there's finally room for diplomacy. The hotline between both national security advisors is active, and another round of talks is scheduled. There's still a long way to go, but this could be the first step towards stability. Pakistan deserves credit, not just for defending itself, but for showing restraint in the face of provocation. Because real strength isn't just about firepower. It's about knowing when to step back so peace can move forward. South Asia can't afford another war. Not now. Not ever. Let's hope this ceasefire isn't just a pause, but a turning point.